The end of your trials in sight, my friend. But so too is your doom. Are you ready?
Time to see if this Achilles is as good as everyone says he is.
Then I'll inform Patroclus. May the gods be with you, Jasão.
Here before us is King Jasão. How far he has come! The taint of shame and dishonor he has in large part shed in this arena. But not completely. No, a foul corruption still lingers in the air. It is a rot down to the core, which only the fiercest fire can purge. People of Mycenae, do we have the white-hot flame to do the job? So here, now, beneath the gaze of Ares, I give to you your champion! Undefeated, unrivaled, untouchable! I give to you Achilles! 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 By the will of Ares, begin!
I'm waiting. Come. Rick, please. Give it your all. I want you to fight, Jason. Now let me show you how a champion fights. Which is bigger, Achilles? Your power or your ego? You should thank me. I'm about to reunite you with your wife. I try to give the people a bit of show before I take men's lives. Get used to the show's over now. It will be. Soon enough. I am not fated to die on Mycenae. Keep believing. Make it easy for you. Here I am. Come. Huh. You hit like a unit.
Kiss my feet before the crowd, and I will let you live! I too am merciful. I'll give you last rites myself! Your Elsewhere used to watch me fight. Lust across the arena! I'm gonna shut that mouth! Permanently! I am not fated to die here! You cannot win! Death and defeat are not the same! Enough! I will not have the blood of either of these proud lions on my hands! I declare this contest a draw! If it is to continue, it will not be this day! King Jasón of Iolcus is found innocent! Let no one question his honor. What's wrong? The king has spoken! Merciful Lycomedes, has spared King Jason of certain death. It was only a matter of time until your champion, Achilles... Citizens, please! Show Achilles your affection! The man of Mycenae! Still undefeated! Still undefeated!
Amazing! I've never seen such a battle in all my years. Those were mighty wounds you both inflicted.
Jason, that was some show! I think you might have a future as an arena champion.
That's not any future I hope for, my friend.
So, was he as good as they say?
He may be arrogant, but he wields that spear with uncanny precision. I've never seen anything like it.
If you two don't mind, I'd like to tend to my patient.
We'll leave you to your work, but King Lycomedes sent word he'll see Jason now. He awaits us in the gardens outside his palace.
I'm almost finished. One moment, please.
Thank you, Asclepius, truly. But I must go to Lycomedes.
Very well. But do not exert yourself too soon, or you'll tear that wound open again.
By Hephaestus, that was a fight. Patroclus's head nearly burst in frustration.
I'm glad you were entertained, Daedalus.
I'm glad you're still alive. Your trial's finished, my friend. You're free to go.
So, will you tell me the tale behind those wings now?
Very well. But it's not a happy story. What hangs there on the wall is one of two sets of wings I constructed back on Crete. For many years I served King Minos there, and many wonders I built for him. Jealous to keep my craft to himself, he kept me and my son, Icarus, imprisoned in a tower. I built two pairs of wings, one for me, one for Icarus, so together we might make our escape. Both were perfectly made, but only one survived the journey. You see it hanging on the wall. The other pair lies at the bottom of the sea. My son, alongside it.
I grieve for your loss. But why would you keep the wings after such a tragedy?
To remind me of Icarus, for one. And to remind me that while I can make things perfect and precise, the fates will always have their say. But enough of sadder times. You're a free man again, Jason.
Free to continue my quest, at least. I must go to Lycomedes.
By all means. The exit's over there, near the guard. Take that passage to the end.
I was wrong to have doubted you, Jason. I see now. I alone am to blame.
I need your help, Lycomedes. Join with me. Together we can bring Alcime back.
Alcime is gone. And I have failed. Mycenae, Ares, my daughter.
I should have told you of the prophecy.
What's done is done. What matters now is what we do next.
Because of my pride, the line of Ares will die.
There is still hope. Join me. We'll find the fleece.
No. Jason. Alcime is gone. I must think of Mycenae now. This land deserves a ruler worthy of her. I have decided to relinquish my crown and choose a successor.
Lycomedes, it doesn't have to be that way.
Soon, I'll be called to make my account in the next world. Before the chariot rider himself, my final act as king will be to find someone worthy in his eyes to take my place.
People need you, now more than ever. You have a chance to restore your line. You must try.
My mind is set. Patroclus has already been informed. Let the most worthy warrior claim the fist of Ares. I thought Achilles was that man. But after your trial, I'm not so certain. Nothing is certain anymore. So let there be a tournament. The last of Lycomedes. And let the greatest warrior lead Mycenae once more.
After this tournament, then will you come with me?
Mycenae will have a warrior king again. And I will retire to mourn my daughter. For what time is left me. Go back to Iolcus, Jason. Find another bride. Raise a family. See to your people. May you serve them better than I have mine.
Lycomedes.
Leave me now.
King Jason, I am Senator Anaxagoras. We must speak of Lycomedes. The king is not himself.
Your king finds himself in a dark place and sees no way out.
He plans to give up his throne and use a tournament to name his successor. Already some in the Senate speak of removing the king.
Tournament or not, a struggle for power could turn violent.
It's worse than you think. Lycomedes has decreed the tournament open to foreigners. Our people might accept a Mycenaean victor, but if a foreigner claimed the fist of Ares, there would be war.
Wouldn't Mycenae's favorite son, Achilles, be favored to win?
Achilles has yet to enter.
What? He won't fight. Why?
I know not, but something rustles in this city. You told Lycomedes you saw a black tongue in Mycenae.
Yes, in the marketplace. I'm sure of it.
I, too, have heard whispers, rumors. If we can prove the Black Tongues have returned, perhaps Lycomedes will find himself again.
Do you have support in the Senate?
The Senate sees only an opportunity to expand its power. That's why I need your help, King Jason. I'd start with Captain Akikios. He leads the Mycenaean Guard. You'll find him at Ares' Watch at the east of the city. You may tell him I've authorized you to look into this matter.
If there are black tongues in Mycenae, we'll find them, Senator.
Go to Captain Akikios at Ares' Watch. He'll know of any other reports we've received.
Ever hear the story of the mad King Deucalion? He decreed that all statues in his honor be made of ice. Knowing that no great king outlives his works, he wanted to be the first.
They say a Mycenaean never loses in battle. They either win or achieve a glorious death.
The slums, market, and docks lie beyond. Do you seek entry?
I do.
Raise the gate! If I may say so, you fought well, sir. Ares smiles on you.
Hail, King Jason. So that is how a warden fights. Impressive. You'd think Achilles would be itching to get back in the arena and fight again.
How could you? How could you let Pythias die?
He and Jason fought as best they could against great odds.
Pythias told me that marrying you was the finest thing he ever did.
We were to go to Massalia and start over. Now what am I to do?
If you cannot live with him, live for him. Go to Massalia and honor your husband's memory in all that you do.
I suppose you're right. Hera knows there's nothing left for me on Mycenae. I could start the flax trade my husband had hoped to begin in Massalia.
Surely you've learned enough from Pythias to make a start. Let him live on in the work you do.
royal grounds lie beyond this gate. Do you seek entry?
I do.
Right. Make no trouble on the royal grounds, or trouble is what you'll get.
Yes, what is it?
Captain Akikios, I am King Jason of Iolcus. Senator Anaxagoras says you can assist me. Have you had any reports of suspicious men in the city?
Well, there's you, and that ship full of Ionians. But we're keeping an eye on them.
What about Black Tongues? I saw one in your market.
Black Tongues? In Mycenae? With all due respect, sir, this is the most secure port in Greece. Every ship is inspected personally by a member of my guard. Any Black Tongue fool enough to come, we'd find him before he left the harbor.
I'd like to see your dock reports.
Not going to happen. Those reports contain sensitive and private trade information. If you had authorization from the entire Senate and the King, maybe I'd consider it. Otherwise, forget it.
So you'll do nothing. It's one thing to be confident, it's another to ignore a threat.
I'll not have you question my command, sir. Between Lycomedes' tournament, unrest in the Senate, and your recent trial, the people are on edge. Now's the time when violence can spread like wildfire. I need my men where they are. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Highness.
Pardon, sir. I'm Alexius, guardsman of the watch. I overheard your conversation with the captain. I too saw something strange in the market. Can't say if it was a Black Tongue, but one moment he was there, and the next he wasn't.
Did he have strange tattoos?
Yes, sir. All up his arm. Clean scalp. Strange dress. Moment he saw me, he turned down an alley. When I caught up, he was gone.
Keep alert, Alexius. Let me know if you see anything else.
I will, sir. But if I may, some advice. Seek the Stork.
The Stork? Who's that?
Criminal type. Smuggling, gambling, money lending, spying. He's got his fingers in many pies. I shouldn't say this, but he knows more of what goes on here than any senator.
If you want to know about crime, it's best to ask a criminal. Where do we find the Stork?
There's the rub. We don't know who he is. We've tried to find him, but when it comes to the Stork, people get forgetful. He's somewhere near the market, I'm sure of it. Perhaps you can track him down. being an outsider and all. Seek out the stork to the south. He'd know if black tongues were smuggled onto Mycenae.
Say, friend, you look handy in a fight. I am Damon of Crete. I could use a man like that.
Why? Expecting a fight?
No, nothing so dramatic. It's for a noble purpose, I assure you. As I said before, I hail from Crete. Let's say the person I represent could be as important as King Minos himself.
Go on.
I'm tracking a dangerous fugitive who escaped from the prison of King Minos. I have reason to believe this criminal has found refuge on Mycenae, working in the bowels of the arena. The man's name is Daedalus. I need only that someone bring me proof he's here.
What was this man's crime?
I'm not at liberty to say. I was sent here by the royal family of Crete. That's all you must know.
Say you get your proof. What then?
Then I send word to the man I represent and await further instructions. Nothing more than that.
Why not just inform the guard if this man is a criminal?
Relations between Crete and Mycenae are something less than friendly. Until I'm certain, it would reflect poorly on my employer if my accusations proved untrue.
What kind of proof do you need?
Simple. A feather.
A feather?
The man keeps a pair of wings with him. Wings made from the feathers of a rare bird found only on Crete. I will be most grateful to the man who brings me one of those feathers.
Say you get your proof. What then?
Then I send word to the man I represent and await further instructions. Nothing more than that.
Hope you find what you're looking for, Damon.
And I hope you remember me, should you find your way into the arena's underbelly.
No time for fortunes, young king. The news must be cried, even if there's no one to listen.
And here a stage of sand, where actors bleed their lines before an eager chorus.
Arena cells, workshop, and champion's quarters lie inside. Do you seek passage?
I do.
Open the gate!
Jason, good to see you again.
Why is nobody entering this tournament? Does no one wish to be king?
Some of it is fear. Rumor is this Dokkan is among the best fighters in all of Ionia. Others are waiting to see what Achilles will do. But I tell you this, a few gladiators were boasting that they'd enter. Those boasts stopped after they met with Patroclus.
Why will Achilles not enter?
Who knows what goes through the mind of that peacock? He doesn't fear any man, but he might fear the thought of being a king.
Could he be convinced to fight?
Patroclus might be able to talk him into it, but he doesn't seem to want to. You know, he might listen to you.
Daedalus, there's an agent of King Minos on Mycenae. He asked me to bring him a feather from your wings.
Good old Damon. As predictable as the stars. It appears my time on this island has come to an end.
You know him?
He's been chasing my trail ever since I fled Crete.
What if I told him you weren't here?
He might not believe you. He'd likely try to verify it from a second source. Unless you brought him the proof he seeks.
You want me to give him a feather?
A feather would earn you his trust, and then you could tell him any story you like. Say, for example, that I left in a hurry just this morning, headed for Alexandria. I don't want to pressure you, Jason. The wings are there. Take a feather if you want.
I must go now, Daedalus. I'll speak to you again later.
I'll keep my eyes open around here.
The royal grounds lie beyond this gate. Do you seek passage?
I do.
Open the gate! Make no trouble on the royal grounds, or trouble is what you'll get.
The street. King Jason to leave Mycenae? Sources say.
Ah, back again. I hear you've been in the arena. Did you find anything feathery?
Is this what you're looking for?
That's it, exactly.
You saw Daedalus yourself?
No, he's no longer here.
What do you mean?
Patroclus said he left yesterday. Unexpected, in a great rush. Left most of his things behind, including those wings.
Curses! Always a step behind. Did he tell Patroclus where he was going?
One of the gladiators saw him board an Egyptian galley, headed for Alexandria.
So close. But at least I've proof I'm on his trail. I must move quickly. Thank you for your commitment to justice, friend.
News of the arena. Tournament for the Fist of Ares announced.
The slums, market, and docks lie beyond. Do you seek entry?
I do.
Raise the gate! A word of advice, sir. You've proven your innocence, but not everyone will see it that way.
Greetings. I am Lysias, adjudicator of the Merchants Guild of Mycenae. May I be of service?
Do you know a man called the Stork? I hear he conducts his affairs in the marketplace.
No, and I don't care to. The guard will catch up to him sooner or later. Smuggling, failure to pay tax, usury. He'll have much to answer for.
Then have you seen anything unusual in the market lately?
Unusual? Can't say I have. Just the normal trade disputes.
I see. Thank you.
You didn't by chance keep any trophies from those Ionians, did you? I'll pay a fair price for them if you did.
I've no need of trophies. I seek the man they call the Stork. Can you help me?
Not a finger? An ear? One of their masks, perhaps? Anything.
Never mind.
Bread for sale? Hungry, sir?
I'm looking for the Stork.
I don't know him.
Don't be afraid. He doesn't need to know how I found him.
I can't say, sir. I can't. But you might ask Hippia about her son, Origin. Her stall's in the northwest corner of the market.
Welcome, sir. Looking for anything in particular?
You're Hippia, mother of Origin?
Oh, don't tell me you're here to collect more of his debts. Or are you one of his so-called friends? Why don't you leave my boy alone? It's because of scoundrels like you he's in this trouble with the Stork.
Perhaps I could speak to the Stork on your son's behalf. Happen to know where he is?
Who? Origin? He went to Hermes' shrine to make a devotion. Praise the messenger, it better work too. It's the last of our coin.
I meant the Stork.
The Stork? How would I know? My business may be struggling, but at least it's honest. My boy's the one who got mixed up with that rogue. But he's through with all that now. Absolutely, completely through. He went to Hermes' shrine, a changed man. Oh, you should have seen his face this morning when I gave him the money. So devout and honest.
I hope the devotion will turn your fortune. Good day, Hippia.
That shield you carry, so old and battered. I have many that would serve you better. I doubt it. This shield was my father's, as it was his father's before him. The blood of my ancestors is on this shield, and that makes it strong. It may be old and battered, as you say, but it has never broken. May it always be so.
This market is a temple for those who worship money.
That's right, boys. Origin's coin is good, and I'm taking all comers.
Origin, son of Hippia.
Who's asking?
My name's Jason. I've spoken to your mother.
Good for you. I've spoken to her, too. Now, you here to play or chat about my relatives?
Origin, Mycenae needs your help.
Are you all right? I think the sun's got to this one.
I speak in earnest. I need you to tell me where I can find the Stork.
Oh. And that's somehow going to help Mycenae, is it? If it's all the same to you, I'd rather keep living. Good luck with your search.
Be a friend. No one needs to know who told us that.
I'll give you a tip. You're not the most inconspicuous group of folks in Mycenae, are you? You don't think people haven't already noticed us talking?
Your mother thinks you're here making a devotion to Hermes. She might like to know the truth.
All right, all right. Tell you what. We'll play for it. A game of wits. If you win, I'll tell you what you want to know.
And if I lose?
Then I won't. Oh, and you'll go back to dear old Mom and tell her you saw me making a devotion here.
Game of wits, you say?
Right. A simple game to test one's cleverness. Here's how it'll work. I pick the game, and you choose who plays first. That way, it's fair.
Hope you're feeling lucky, boy. What's the game?
The game's a simple one, as old as the hills. It's called 11. We'll each take turns playing a number between 1 and 4. Each time a number's played, it's added to the total. Whoever hits exactly 11 wins. If you play to a number over 11, you lose. Simple, isn't it? So tell me, do you want to play first or second?
I'll play second. You first, Origin.
Then let's begin and see whose wit is sharper. To start, I'll play 2. That means the total is 2. Your turn.
I play 3.
And so the total is 5. I play 1. That brings the total to 6. Your turn.
I play 3.
And so the total is 9, which means I, of course, play 2, bringing the total to 11. It seems I win. Don't be too hard on yourself. There's few men in Greece can match the wits of Origin.
Slight exaggeration, perhaps.
I can't wait to hear you tell my mom how I've been such a good boy.
I need his location, Origin.
We just went over that. We played, you lost. That was the deal.
New deal. You tell me what I want to know. I let you keep your teeth.
Talk about a sore loser.
Your answer.
You're a terrible gambler. You know that? Oh, all right. The stork operates out of the slums. He's got a little rag stand set up there. He's an Egyptian, calls himself Khufu. But be discreet. If you even hint that I told you, I'm as good as dead.
We'll say nothing. You did the right thing.
I've made worse wagers before, I think. Now leave me be, would you?
I'm Bolo. Who are you?
Well met, Bolo. I'm Jason.
Mind if I picked your pocket?
Yes, Bolo, I would. You shouldn't be doing that.
Where are this boy's parents?
Please. The stork says we'll all go hungry if I don't.
You know the stork?
Oh, yes. He's my new father. He has many sons, but I'm the newest.
Bolo, can you tell me where to find the stork?
Oh, no. I can't do that. He'll beat me something fierce if I do that.
I'll protect you, Bolo. I won't let him hurt you.
No, I couldn't. Tell no one who I am. It's his #1 rule.
Does the stork tell you to pick pockets?
All the boys do it. The stork says it gets easier with time. I hope so.
Bolo, the stork is taking advantage of you.
No. He got me out of the orphanage. I was beaten there and locked up without supper. With the stork, the beatings are much lighter. I'm seldom locked up, and sometimes there's a little supper. He's really very kind. Each month, he gives a fig to the boy who brings in the most coin. Isn't he a wonderful father?
If you stay with him, you'll end up in prison or dead.
But he's the only family I have. Sorry, Jason. I really shouldn't talk anymore. I'm supposed to be on the lookout for marks.
I don't want to get this boy in trouble, Jason.
I agree. We'll find the stork on our own.
Welcome, good sir. Khufu offers finest rags and tallow in all Greece.
I've no interest in either. But what does the stork have to say?
So, you've learned my little secret. Was it Origin who told you?
He's not to blame.
Origin is in no danger. I forgive his debts. I'm actually pleased he sent you here. I think we can help each other. But first, what can the stork do for you?
There are black tongues on Mycenae. Have you heard anything?
Rumors, whispers in the streets.
Whispers of what?
What you already know. Black tongues in Mycenae. More than one. Other rumors too. Honorable Patroclus speaks with Ionians in private. I wonder what about.
Those mercenaries fight in the arena. What's so strange about that?
I hear Patroclus offered a contract to an Ionian champion named Dokkan.
The champions of Ionia are guarded jealously by their war chiefs. They do not leave their homeland.
Stranger still, only one man has entered the tournament. Who do you think it is?
The Ionian champion.
Correct. Dokkan is unopposed. Not even Achilles has agreed to fight.
Madness! What is he thinking?
May I suggest you put that question to Patroclus? Now, you have been given something of value, yes? I would expect something of value in return.
What is it you want?
I could care less if the Ionian wins or loses. Business goes on. But if there's only one fighter, we don't have a tournament. No tournament, no gambling. No gambling, no business for Khufu. You could convince Achilles to enter the tournament. He respects you.
Why? So you can turn a profit from your gambling business?
Think on this. If Achilles wins, Mycenae will proudly accept the rule of a native son. If Dokkan wins, there will be civil war.
There is some truth in what he says, Jason.
Very well. We'll go speak to Patroclus. Something doesn't add up here.
Humble gratitude. Khufu keep little spies work hard. If Khufu learn more, little spy come to you.
Listen to this, Jason. Fish for sale, fish for sale, fish for sale today. They were swimming in the ocean, and now they're on the docks here on Mycenae. Smelt and bream and sole and eel, I've got a nice fat grouper for you. I had a pretty pinching crab, but it pinched me really bad, so I tossed it back into the blue.
Keep out of trouble, Bull.
Hail, King Jason. Let me know if anyone gives you trouble.
King Jason, I feel a bit unwell.
What's wrong, son?
I did what you said. I watched a match during the trial by combat. I saw this one man had his head chopped off after it stopped rolling. Just stared at me.
Is that all? I once saw a severed head open its mouth, as if it were to speak.
Please stop! It was horrible.
But that's the life of the arena fight. I thought that's what you wanted.
Maybe not so much.
Sign on. It's time for you to go home. Find the next Yolkan vessel and tell them by my order to take you back. When you get home, report to the palace.
The palace?
I seem to recall an opening for a junior apprentice quartermaster.
Sounds important.
Oh, it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, desperate youths and foolish dreams, what glory to the nameless dead.
You had the look of a gladiator from the moment you stepped off that ship. Are there no men here with the bronze to fight?
Only cargo past this point.
You'll be famous.
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to see your documents.
So what if you do? You have no authority.
It's important. The safety of Mycenae is at stake.
I'll give
You're
it
a
to
king
you
and you've
free.
proven your innocence. I can't just ignore the rules for you. What exactly is it you want to know?
There are black tongues on Mycenae. I want to know how they got here.
Black tongues?
Mycenae can't win forever.
Must have arrived here on one of these
Maybe one
boats.
of you lot
We
will be the
record
first to
every
defeat
arrival,
Achilles.
and we'd have certainly made note of a black tongue, I assure you. No, we did not register any such passengers. The dock reports would tell you as much.
See them?
The reports are given to Captain Akikios at the end of each day. And if you've met Captain Akikios, you know he won't release them unless you had approval from the entire Senate. I wouldn't hold your breath. Athena herself would appear on Mycenae before that would ever happen.
Where'd you rather be?
No help here, it seems.
I'm sorry. I cannot help you obtain those reports. But I can tell you, I've seen nothing that would suggest a threat to Mycenae. And I inspect every ship that comes to port.
Very well, Dockmaster.
Are there no men
Let's
here
hope
with the
you're right.
bronze to fight? In the arena, you...
I'll have my men do another inspection on all the
I'll
ships
give it to
here.
you for free.
But I don't think we'll find them.
That is himself. One or the other. Need to fight Achilles. The man of Mycenae can't win forever. Maybe
I'll have
one
my
of you
men do
lot
another
will be the
inspection
first
on
to
all the
defeat
ships here.
Achilles.
But I don't think we'll find them.
Fame, fortune, women.
Only cargo past this point.
King,